When the Titan Lords fell, a new age of might came to Sedaria. An age defined by one simple decree. That whoever was the strongest in Sedaria, enough to slay its previous ruler, would hold dominion over the land. And so it was, for thousands of years. And so it is, yet today. Aloysius, the Mad King of Sedaria, now rules these lands. Over the last 10 years, he has spread his influence. Using cruel hobgoblins and gnolls as soldiers, the land of Sedaria quakes, torn apart by his frenzied greed for the power it holds within. For Sedaria is a lost land, a land of riches unclaimed, of legends untold, of power unseen. A beautiful, vast, and deadly land. It calls to the bold, to the clever, to the daring, to any who would dare its shores seeking adventure. It calls to Megan, the war-forged paladin. It calls to Nyx, the half-elf warlock. It calls to Nizit, the dragon-born rogue. It calls to Tig, the kobold bard. It calls to Zidane, the wood elf ranger. It calls to Trill, the Aarakocra druid. And to those it calls, Sedaria offers welcome. The wilds are not easy, and not kind, but they shall give a tale to remember. For this is the land of limitless adventure. This is the legend of the Wildlands.
Hello and welcome to D6 Tricks Legends of the Wildlands, where sometimes we have fun, sometimes we get traumatized, but summona, humana, we always have a good time around here.
No.
On site.
Alright, you know what, you're right.
site.
We never have a good time here. This is actually just a misery simulator that for some reason these people keep coming back to every week. Yeah, but as I mentioned, hello, I am Alex. I run this misery simulator, and with me, as always, is my lovely, lovely cast and crew of players. We have Anne.
On site.
We have
I can
Atlas.
actually speak, so I could do it.
I was in the middle of eating mac and cheese. Hi.
Well, that's a you problem.
Yep, sure is.
We have Professor Moore.
Hello, I'm not eating mac and cheese.
We have Queen.
Subscribe today and the Nilbog gets mac and cheese.
And we have Toonwolf.
Mac and cheese. Love it. I don't have any, though.
Juno will not be joining us tonight. Juno's busy, unfortunately.
Juno is deprived of mac and cheese.
Juno does not get the mac and cheese.
No mac and cheese for Juno.
No mac and cheese for Juno.
Stodge.
Alright. So, when we last left off on Legend of the Wildlands, last time on, rather, a couple things happened. Nyx, after overlooking the Fey Forest of the North, realized this might be the place where they were found, and after some exploration, realized that it's pretty close, but not quite that same forest. And then shared some of the details of their backstory. It was very nice. Their mom's apparently very nice. Sometimes moms are classy ladies. In the meantime, our heroes decided that their best course of action would be to further connect all the towers, and so made their journey west towards the tower in the Arctic. Unfortunately, they were waylaid by some nilbogs, which, that's where the trauma comes in, because no one ever forgets the nilbogs. But after utterly destroying them, they continued their journey to a roadside inn, hearing a bunch of rumors from a bunch of rowdy patrons, who then quickly turned from rowdy to violent under the influence of a strikingly beautiful young woman named Lily, who, thanks to making everyone basically fight over her, ended up having the roadside tavern burned to the ground. However, she found the heroes polite and nice enough. We're all friends here, aren't we? So she let them be, invited them to her house of pleasure, which was north of their current position, and then sprouted bat wings and flew away. Sometimes women do be classy ladies. The tundra travel continued, and it was pretty miserable, all things considered. Taking a donkey and a cart through snow and ice is slow going, and, cold temperatures. The northern hemisphere right now, it's freezing outside, you know what I'm talking about, it's miserable. It's awful. It's freaking chilly. But they pushed through several days of cold weather travel, including one brief pit stop to recover some stolen coin from a snow macaque and the greatest necromancer of all time who was possessing said macaque, before coming up to an obsidian and black metal tower, jagged-looking, unfriendly, with the door carved to look like a yawning mouth. They have found Soul Lock Tower. And it is here where we start. So, in the bottom floor of the tower, it is a room filled with humanoid figures. Frozen stiff, frozen solid. They look in various positions of battle, snarling, angry, weapons drawn, but they are completely encased in ice. A single locked door is ahead of you, and hanging from the ceiling, inside a block of ice that is dangling from a rope, is a key frozen in the ice. Next to the block of ice, there is like a metal hanger, like a hook of some kind, also hanging from the ceiling.
How high is it?
Pretty darn high, like 20, 25 feet, you would estimate.
Okay, can I melt it with create bonfire?
You attempt.
Oh wait, I can't because it has to be on the ground.
You attempt to snap your fingers and create a bonfire. The room glows, and then, like, lights dim in it, and nothing happens. Lights dim, no magic happens from create bonfire, and then the lights go back to normal.
Oh, that's not good.
Not usually, no.
God, I will say as well, seeing all the frozen people, Nyx is very not happy with this.
What's holding the ice up, like with the key?
Let me double check. I misspoke when I said that the ice was dangling from a rope. The ice itself is affixed to the ceiling with the key inside the block.
Could I try Eldritch Blast instead and see if it's just like fire stopping it or if it's all spells?
You try Eldritch Blast, same result happens.
Why doesn't Trill peck at it until it comes out?
He has hands.
Right.
He has hands!
I have hands. I don't think my like talons are gonna do much more than my beak. Real. Just
What are
because.
you like writing around?
No writing, just frozen bodies all around, metal hook that is, like, next to the ice, and then the ice.
Mm-hmm.
Can I fly up and inspect the hook? Like, does it move, or like if there's any like properties about it?
Absolutely. You fly up, look at the hook. It appears to be like the same kind of hook used in a climbing harness. The thing that would be like affixed to a firm structure, like side of a mountain, or in this case, the ceiling. And then like something passes through said hook.
Okay. Well then. But like it doesn't budge otherwise.
Doesn't budge. It's pretty firmly attached.
Okay. Well. We could put something through it. Like a rope, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try to pull it loose, whatever it is, maybe.
Mayhaps. I guess while I'm up there, I'm pretty sure I have a rope on me. I'll put it through and.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the rope fits
Return
very
to
easily
ground.
through.
Cool. Alright. Well, I don't know if this is gonna do anything. But maybe with our powers combined, we can pull at it and something will happen.
Heave ho, fellows.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Okay.
You heave ho and pull the rope out of the hook.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you not knot the rope?
I thought I did.
All right, you put the rope back, not the rope. Heave ho again. It's pretty firmly attached.
Oh.
Okay then.
Well, that's disappointing.
Is it like it's dug into the ceiling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The hook is attached to the ceiling, and it is like basically right next to the block of ice.
What if you try pushing the hook like inwards?
The hook does not move.
The
God,
hook doesn't
fuck.
move.
Who wants to climb up with a torch and start melting?
If it's that simple, I'm gonna kill someone.
Yeah. I mean, that was my next next guess. I don't know. Maybe I could, if we have someone climb up and then I could have like a second torch flying, and then we could be like, go, fire, go.
How high
Take
is
this
it?
torch and never talk to me again.
It's like 25 feet up.
Damn.
You just fly up with it, I think.
I mean, I can fly up with it.
But having more than one person would be useful.
Ah, yeah. No one else can fly. Oh.
No.
No.
No,
Who's
is,
confident in their climbing abilities?
That depends.
Today-
What skill
Today
level
slowly
you
puts up
put
a
on.
hand. Just
The day! Yay! Let's
We can
go.
always count on you.
All right.
little child, just like me.
Go ahead and roll acrobatics for me, Zidane.
I would love to. Let's go. Acrobatics, you said?
Acrobatics.
Hey, just making sure. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever.
All right. Torch in hand, you climb up the rope and get to within, like, arm's reach, basically, of the block of ice. So, the two of you, Zidane and Trill, light up some torches, hold them up to the ice. It starts melting. And a couple minutes later, being held up against all that fire, clink, clink, the key drops to the ground.
That was easy.
We did it.
Shh. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, you two.
You're welcome. Once Zidane gets back on the ground, I'm gonna take my rope back.
Yeah, Zidane climbs down, gives a big okay sign. Like a big thumbs up.
I return the thumbs up.
All right.
Oh no, there's music.
Oh no, there's music.
Yay.
Once it starts playing, at least on my end. That would be nice. Anyway. Alright.
Get ye key.
You get ye key and insert it into yonder door. Key fits like a glove, opens the door which leads to some stairs leading upward.
Well,
Alright.
good thing whatever caused that ice didn't happen. So anyway.
So anyway. Alright. You climb up the stairs. It is almost as frigid in here as it is outside. But it lets you into... This map is not loading on my end. 1 second. That's real dumb. But it leads to what looks like a frozen over set of barracks. There are pieces of equipment and weaponry on the wall, coated over in ice, frozen solid, as well as some stone statues representing soldiers. These do not have ice on them. They are just, they're frozen in position. There we go. Let's see if it'll load the thing now. It's a big map, so it might take a beat.
Oh. Large
map.
I mean, it also doesn't help that Foundry seems to be sputtering a bit today.
It's a little slow today, is the problem.
It's a little slow today.
It's on brand.
Yep.
While things are loading, I'd like to investigate one of the statues, kind of like put my hand over it. Is it warm?
It's about the temperature you would expect from a stone statue.
Weird that it doesn't have any ice on it then.
Oh, there we go. Whoop. Let's see.
Aha.
If, there we go. It's loading now. Should be, at least.
Yeah, right now I'm on it for me, I think.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Alright, so... one of the statues in front of you looks like just human, probably straight up humanoid, but you would guess mostly human. Sword and shield in hand, facing off against, on the far side of the room, are 2 stone statues of skeletal warriors with ice carved into them. There are 2 big carved signs on the sides of this room. I know it doesn't look like a room, but this is representative of this puzzle, which is gonna come up a lot, so bear with me. Alright. So, the room, not the room. The poster on the left, the western side, or southwest on this board, features a collection of painted representatives of different stone statues. 2 very scrawny-looking knights, 2 that look similar to the apprentice knight statue that is in front of you, 3 that are knights in full armor, and 4 that are also knights, but they have, like, banners attached to their backs. Then there is, on the eastern wall, or northeastern section, a chart of some kind. It is not supposed to be showing an exclamation point for the chart. There is, in fact, a very specific kind of, like, token that's supposed to represent, but... Hold on, let me see if I can replace it. And... boop, there we go. A chart of some kind with pictures representing skeletal figures and these various stone statues. Carved into the floor below you, there is a message. 7 floors before you remain. 7 you must conquer to win the day. I'm going to copy this later, so that, because it is a lot. Floors before you remain.
Weird way to end a message.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah. 7 floors before you remain. 7 you must conquer to win the day. The warriors fight at Canavac's command. To proceed, you must ensure that none of them stand. The apprentices have gone to war, and their deployment counts to the score. Use these stone fighters to turn the tide. Lose not. And to overpower is better than to tie. All that you have will all be used. so consider your options and be not confused. The black helms before you are stronger than red, and experienced knights fare better against the dead.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Just to clarify, making sure the bottom left painting is. Did you say there was 4 of the top one or 3?
3.
Okay.
Well, looks like we need to choose our fighters against the foe over there. Good thing we have this handy key. Let's see. With those, that's equal to that, that's equal to that. Those are equal signs, yes?
Yes. You can tell by my amazing handiwork here.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure. I wouldn't want to assume. Well...
Oh, I see what that's meant to be. Okay.
Yeah. So we need more than the apprentice. We have to pull from the reserve at the very least. Oh. I mean, 2 of the mid-armored ones should give us overwhelming power, but I guess I don't know if we're supposed to only use what we have in this reserve for like the entire challenge, I suppose. Let's see. Well, okay. So each red one is equal to the 1 token, which is equal to a pawn. I'm just gonna call them pawns, knights, bishops, etc. It's just easier that way.
Yep.
A pawn is equal to a knight, so 1 red token is equal to a knight. A bishop is equal to 2 knights, so 1 bishop easily beats.
I did the math wrong.
1
2 pawns
red
equal
token.
1 knight.
Okay, thank you. I was about to
I
say.
wanted to clarify, isn't it 1 knight equals 2 pawns equals the white symbol?
So, 1 knight equals 2 pawns. 1 pawn equals apprentice.
Oh, so those
Okay.
are separate equations. Got it.
Well, in that case, 2 knights would easily beat.
Hold on. Let me double check the map before I set you on this puzzle.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, there's the music.
There's the music, and it's loud. Why?
Violins.
That was very unnecessary, game.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
wow.
a bit dramatic.
And that's the music I didn't get.
Oh, yeah, same.
Music acting cray-cray right now.
Music acting weird.
It's alright, it happens. There are a lot of moving parts.
Mm-hmm. The math should be right now.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Ah, so an apprentice is equivalent to a knight, it looks like.
Is what it looks like.
Okay. Alright.
And the enemy is
So-
also equivalent to a knight, so to overpower it would just be using the bare minimum would be 1 knight, 1 pawn.
Yeah. 1 pawn? Because there
Well,
are
1
2
knight,
enemies.
Fun?
Do we not have 1 apprentice already out?
Oh, true.
One apprentice.
Yeah, one knight, 1 pawn then. You got it.
Alright. Alright. I'm sorry, I need to double check the math again.
Of course.
All good.
Okay.
Let's go.
My math is right. Okay. All right. With, you choose your forces and deploy them. The stone starts glowing blue. With crackling like ice, they move against each other. A clashing of blades, and then the forces are depleted. Your forces stand victorious.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. The stone statues fought against each other, and
No,
your group won.
I get that. I just didn't know the thought that went into any of that.
No?
No.
Well, so each piece has a value, and we basically just have to pick the amount of pieces that just overcome the value of the opposing side.
So their value was 4, and we met them with a value of 5.
Fair enough.
Nyx angrily grumbles about puzzles, and then hears a ding in the back. As
Look, I'm not having a good day today.
yeah, one of the skeletal statues crumbles to reveal a set of scale mail inside.
Okay.
Ooh. Something for Megan, I suppose.
All right, Masterwork scale mail.
Yeah.
Masterwork scale mail is medium armor with 14 AC.
Ooh,
Damn.
oh, wait.
Oh, wow.
What's Megan's AC?
Higher than that.
Ow.
Well, who else can use medium armor?
I believe not me. No, only light armor. Maybe Swift can just fit into it.
Now.
Zidane might be able to.
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
think,
say,
but
think
Zidane's got 15.
Zidane might be the only one who can wear medium.
Technically,
they
Trill can wear medium too.
Trill just wouldn't be able to fly.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Well, it's still 14 plus dex.
Daugu's coughs. I might be able to use that?
Sure, try it on for size.
Alright.
Good to have the healing type equipped.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Alright. It is a little heavy, though, so hold on, let me... Daugu's adjusts her hide armor and puts on Masterwork scale mail. She now has 15 AC instead of 13, but she is encumbered.
Dang.
Sad.
Yeah. It's fine. We can deal with this later.
Okay.
Hang in there.
Alright. Alright. With the defeat of the skeletal statues, another door clicks open, and you walk through into another chamber. As I go ahead and look. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Don't mind me. This tower may be a little bit randomly generated. Shh.
Ooh, fun.
All right. So, you walk into a brightly lit room. Your attention, of course, is immediately drawn to another locked door ahead of you, one you presume leads to the stairs upwards. Intriguingly, the door bears an inscription that reads, No 8.
Like the number?
Yes. On an altar in front of the door, a vial and a ritual dagger rest in silent invitation. The altar itself carries an inscription that sparks both mystery and a hint of trepidation. Make a sacrifice to get a hint.
We just squish Swift.
I'm sure she's into it.
Harder, Daddy!
No, shut up.
You chose this path.
I chose nothing.
What does Swift. Ian?
Yeah, Nix, what does Swift mean?
Swift is implying they have a father, I guess?
Zay's just like tilting his head, just.
Put that in your puzzle book and smoke it.
We will have a lesson on innuendo later.
He just looks even more confused.
So
Swift,
no-
would you like to attend said innuendo lesson? You'd be very helpful.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Okay.
Take that as a yes.
Right.
So no 8.
no 8.
Isn't that 9 of us though? Oh, 10 of us technically.
Technically, yes. Well,
Is the
technically
way-
not 8.
Is the way forward blocked?
the door with no 8 on it is locked. Again, there is an altar next to the door with a vial and a ritual dagger
And it says make a sacrifice.
to gain a hint.
Maybe like one of us like pricks our finger and it's like a drop of blood, that kind of sacrifice.
Why is it always the finger? That's so sensitive.
What do you want to do?
I don't know, prick somewhere else that's not as sensitive.
Maybe back of the
Yo.
hand or something like that.
Whatever you don't use a whole lot, I guess. Like, because usually when people like prick their fingers or like the palm of their hand, I'm just like, bro, you gotta use that later.
What about our knee?
You need your knee.
Oh.
Remove
Zay
my
points to his
kneecaps.
stomach.
What? Zane, you
Strikes.
need that to eat.
I mean, ultimately, like, what I'm saying is, like, the prick probably isn't gonna be, like, a huge, like, gash of whatever. But, like, I guess what I'm saying is, like, don't prick somewhere where it's gonna be detrimental for the use of whatever. So, like, not, like, the palm of your hand. I guess you could do, like, the back of your hand, like Tig said. Or, like, your forearm or something.
I'm just saying prick. I'm not saying cut it off.
I know, that's what I just said.
You're confusing
But like
me.
pricks still hurt. Have you ever pricked your finger, like even with just like a little tiny poke, and then
Yeah.
it, you know, and it sucks for like a week.
Oh, what kind of things are you pricking with?
Can I inspect the vial?
You inspect the vial. It sure looks like a vial. It's got some runes delicately carved into the glass.
Is there anything in the vial?
No.
Fine. Fine. Give me the knife, I suppose.
Alright. Tide, you pick up the knife.
Yeah, I'll bring my tail around and just make like a small prick enough to get a drop of blood, put it in the vial.
Yeah. As soon as the knife touches your flesh, it starts glowing. You feel it like drawing blood directly from out of you. And it starts slowly filling up the vial. Tide, you take 10 points of damage.
Yeesh.
You what?
Yeah. And as the dagger glows, the vial starts slowly filling up with blood. Runes on it glow. And another message appears on the door below the first one. A piece of happiness. The vial drains, and the second message remains.
What?
The fuck?
Tag practically throws the knife back onto the altar. That shit hurts. Bad. Fuck.
Yeesh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not doing it again.
No. I would never ask you to do that again. Jesus. You know what? I'll go.
Alrighty. Trill, you also put the dagger up to somewhere that's not gonna hurt forever. It draws some life from you. You take 10 points of damage as more blood fills the vial. And another message appears below the others on the door. When he passed me, I was east.
None of these are making sense together.
So, what? No 8. When you passed me, I was east. And what was the other one? A piece of happiness.
Mhm.
Yes.
So I just noted all that down.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something here.
Yeah.
When
I don't
I
know.
was
East.
east. Well, that
East
means
brings in
when he
mind-
wouldn't that mean that he was north then? If he passed them, that he was east. Because if they went south, they would be west. I think.
I suppose. Yeah, heading north. Yeah, that makes sense.
It looks like there is space on the door for a total of at least 3 more sacrifices and clues.
Fuck it, I'll prick one of my tails.
Alright. You prick one of your tails. It sure does hurt. You take 10 damage, but the dagger glows, and another piece of writing appears on the door. With an abrupt motion, he gave me a strong seam echoing through the room.
Gave me a strong seam.
As in, like, how clothing is joined together seem?
It looks like it's written that way.
Yeah.
Gave me a strong seam echoing through the room. Past me, I was east. Can I head to, like... So the doors, when he passed me, I was east. Could I move to whereabouts I would think north is?
Sure.
And then can I just, like, feel on the wall to see if there's anything?
It's really cold, but other than that, you don't feel anything.
Okay. Ugh. In which case, yeah, I'll do the sacrifice thing.
You poke yourself with the dagger. Again, it glows, and the vial fills with blood. Another message appears. Crafting intricate cures is a form of hair artistry.
Hair artistry?
What, like a wig?
No, a piece of happiness when customers we spend the bottom motion against crafting intricate cures is a form of hair artistry.
Huh.
Could one of the NPCs offer up a sacrifice as well?
They can. Name which one you want.
I think Helena's got a bit of health.
Yeah, Helena
She
could
would
probably
give-
take it.
Yeah.
Helena sighs, puts the dagger up to her. It pokes, drains 10 health from Helena. And then a 6th message appears. It is icy code in the Arctic.
Did you just say code or cold?
Code.
Coed.
Icy
C-O-E-D.
coed.
Coed in the Arctic.
Icy coed.
So, I don't know. So that one would be north, ostensibly. The fourth one would be rip or tear, perhaps. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Mhm.
There appears to be not much more room for any messages on the door.
That co-ed's throwing me off. Is that? Are there any other, like, grammar or spelling mistakes in any of the messages?
Make an intelligence check.
Yeah. Intelligence. Let's check. 6. I'll give Swift one as well, just in case. Great minds think alike.
All right, go for it. Make another intelligence check.
Oh my god, you did better.
Yeah. Turns out Swift is smart. Huh. Now, being the fashionista that I am, I don't know what cures have to do with hair artistry, and I don't know that seams are, like, very loud.
Yeah. I was thinking there wasn't something quite right with that.
Curls.
There we go.
So curls cold for the bottom one.
Intricate curls. No eight.
I guess piece would be an actual piece instead of,
Yeah.
piece. Yes.
When he passed me, I was east. With an abrupt motion, he gave me a strong seam.
When he
echoing
passed
to
me,
the
I
wall.
was last.
I was.
Oh.
Oh. Strong.
With the strong slam echoing through. It's our all
Yeah.
missing L. No L.
L. No light.
A place of happiness. Not a piece of happiness, a
Gotcha.
place of happiness.
Oh my god, boys are winning.
So the
Like
E's
a-
are supposed to be L's.
As soon as you started mentioned it, I was looking through them and I'm like, they're missing L's.
Well,
So-
no light, so
Can we kill the light in here?
Yeah. You douse your torches and just, like, toss a big old, like, obstruction over the bright lights that are already in the room. And as you do, in the darkness, you hear click as the door opens onward.
Woo.
All right.
Woo.
Before you lies another similar tableau of statues. This time it is 3 skeletal warriors against 2 apprentices.
Okay.
You notice that the knight and the pawn that you used before are no longer available in the reserve.
Oh.
So good call on using the bare minimum to
Mhm.
beat out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So wouldn't the bare minimum still once again be 1 knight, 1 pawn?
I believe so. Yeah, I think so.
Once more, you set the
Sure.
forces against each other, I'm assuming. Unless you want to, like...
Yeah.
Cool! Alright.
No, I think the maths.
Yeah, the math checks out. Once more, the tide is turned against the skeletal statue undead horde, and your forces are victorious. One of the statues crumbles of the skeletal warriors, revealing a lantern inside.
Huh.
Anything special about it?
You haven't lit said lantern, so it just, looks frigid to the touch, basically. Looks/feels, you know.
Well, I have lantern oil. I'll take it for now.
All right. As you take the lantern, you can feel like a small rattle from within, as if something is moving inside.
I'm going to open this really quickly. I think there might be something alive in it. If someone wants to be ready to grab something, should it flee? Just warning you.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, Tag will crack it open and look inside.
All right. As you open, a tiny winged figure flies out, flitting back and forth around the lantern. It looks to be, aside from the translucent blue wings, made out of small shards of ice in the shape of a vaguely humanoid figure. It then looks around, takes in the scene, looks over at you, Tig, holding the lantern, looks at the lantern, looks at you. I see. So, I am summoned. Very well. At your service.
Service to do what?
I assume those of the arcane persuasion need familiars.
I mean, I never asked for one. If you want to stick around, sure.
Very well. If you do not need me, I shall return back into my home. Would you kindly open the door again, please?
Oh, of course. Cracks it back open.
Thank you. And the little tiny sprite flies into the lantern, closes the door.
Wow.
Tag just kind of like lifts it up, looks at it.
Well,
This one was a lot more polite than yours.
hey.
What a bitch!
Switch I see your point. Well, we got you a friend, associate thing, maybe?
I didn't even say a word to it. How are you gonna designate that as my friend?
Well, give it time.
What, you think
Friendships
all
take
Fae
time.
know each other? Facist?
I don't know how it works.
That's right. You don't.
Oh, poor thing. Must have been so
Okay.
scared in that thing.
It seemed pretty chill to me, but I guess
Hold
we're
on.
in the camp. Unintentional, surprisingly. Unintentional. I'm just that witty.
Mhm.
Alright, up we go.
Ooh.
Up and away.
Let's
All right.
go.
Once more, you go through the passage and find yourself looking at yet another door, and some more frozen armaments, frozen figures next to it. This one has a note nailed to the side of this door as I go look for the thing. Yes, a singular piece of paper with something written on it near the locked door.
Something is in.
I have showed
Finally,
you that.
I have this shit on the monitor.
Oh,
Just
yo.
the arm, baby.
Into
Throw
lock.
water into lock.
I just
Please
turned my-
understand. Yeah, hold on. I have my monitor's like flat.
I'm just like,
Just doing the same.
like my monitor don't do that. I'm just like, I just like slump.
Yeah, it's my drawing tablet. So
Oh,
throw
yeah.
water into lock then.
Fucking 10 minutes to solve the put a torch next to the ice puzzle. And you get this one in 3 seconds.
Welcome to tabletop gaming.
And
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right.
right.
Alright, get your water skins.
We take out water skins and toss some water on into the lock of the door. The water freezes, expands, and you hear a click as it melts, and the door creaks open, unlocked.
All right.
Well, there we go.
All right. I still have the old setup here for the fighters. Doopy doopy doo. All right. You come to another tableau. Again, this is very... Again, I say, because this is a very similar setup to the first entrance that you fought in, where it is one apprentice versus 2 frozen statues.
Well, that means bare minimum would be 1 bishop.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1 bishop.
I was gonna say.
All right.
Bishop has the value of 4, and that's 5 versus 4 again.
Once more, the statues animate, charging into battle. The more experienced knight, represented by the bishop, does an amazing job taking out the opponents directly in front of him. It's almost brutal how efficiently these frozen figures fight. But eventually, the frozen undead statues fall, and your own stone statues go by the wayside.
Okay.
Crumbling out of one of the skeletal statues is a bottle that appears to have snow flying around inside it.
Ooh. I would like to go investigate the bottle.
Alrighty. You go up to the bottle, give it a little shake. The snow flits around more rapidly, as if you were shaking a snow globe.
Cute. Do I know what it is, or?
Make an Arcana check, please. You would wager that this, contained within this bottle is a spell. More specifically, the spell Sleet Storm. So, opening or smashing open the bottle would release a localized snowstorm, essentially.
Well, so don't open it in here. Got it.
Do we really need that?
You never know.
Never know.
What's the harm in taking it?
I don't know. It looks a bit too dangerous.
Ty gives you a look. Sorry, I had to say it for the audience
Carolina.
because they can't see my face, but I have my camera on.
Carolina
Head tilt, brow furrowed, just a look.
Carolina looks up from her notes. It's snow.
And snow can be dangerous.
We've been trekking through snow for the last 3 days.
I am aware, but a lot of snow, especially a storm, that could freeze to death.
It is a single spell.
If we freeze to death from one single spell, I don't think we're gonna save this kingdom.
Think of it this way, we save it for a very, very sunny day when it is completely scorching outside. Who knows? Whatever else.
Yep.
You know, that might be a good idea. Yeah.
It could prove useful in certain situations. I'm not saying just, I'm going to open it whenever, but you never know.
Okay, well, please scream a warning before you open it. Please.
Well, yeah, I'm not just going to be like, pop. Oh, no, there's snow.
Just pop it like champagne, snowflakes fly out everywhere.
No,
Yeah,
I'll be sure to let you know when this will be used.
Thanks, Trill.
Alrighty. We'll go ahead and pass that off to Trill. And in the meantime, That's a fun puzzle for this particular
Uh-oh.
room.
Is it?
Oh boy.
Oh no.
How many are we on now?
This is 7, I think.
Oh, this is the 7th. Okay.
Yeah, that's 7.
This is a puzzle-filled tower.
Let's go.
All
Big
right.
time.
This was also only our 3rd battle, and I believe it said there was 7 battles ahead of us. So
Oh.
Uh,
7 floors, too, though.
As you enter the room, your attention is immediately drawn to 4 sets of grids carved along the walls. They are all adorned with the numbers 3, 6, 9, and 12. As you step inside, the door slams shut behind you, and you hear a voice echoing through the room. Tick-tock. The clock is ticking. What will you do?
Ugh.
I do not own a token with any vision in this layer.
That's dumb. Hang on.
I
I
don't
thought I
either.
said token vision to be everywhere. There we go.
Whoa.
What
the
fuck?
Oh.
Math time!
Oh, okay.
Let's go, Sudoku, baby. Tick-tock, what will you do?
Okay. Well,
All right.
Tick-tock, the clock is moving. What will you do?
There is another sealed and locked door on the other side of the room, by the way.
Okay.
Is there anything on that door?
Nope.
Cool.
You feel the
I do
room
see a
become
few-
colder.
Wait a second.
Oh no.
I see a few repeating columns at the very least. It's just they're just statically carved into the wall.
They appear to be statically carved into the wall, yes. You notice also that a few of the numbers are painted a different color than the rest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ty's gonna press one of the painted numbers.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Oh,
Maybe all of them at the
Christ.
same time. Someone come over here and help.
Okay. I'll-
Yeah, see if we
I'll
can
give it a
press
shot.
all of them at the same time.
All
All
right.
the blue numbers.
Alright.
You coordinate with a little 3, 2, 1 countdown and press all the blue numbers. Nothing happens.
Worth a shot.
It does not appear that these numbers are buttons.
Then what do we do with them?
12. Huh. It's weird that, like, 3 of these have a whole, almost complete row of 12s, and then the one on the bottom left doesn't.
The
Oh,
one on
that's
the
Does.
the one on the top left has a complete row of 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did notice that. It is
Hold on.
What?
what you got cooking?
Never mind. I thought I was on something, but nah.
Oh,
okay
no.
then.
Because I'm looking at some of the walls, they're like, wait, they look kind of like they look almost identical or mirrored, and I'm like, wait, no.
Oh.
You have drawing tools available, by the way, if that helps.
That is
No.
true. All right.
Maybe we have to find where there are complete rows because they're almost complete, right? So we have the almost complete one of 12. We have one of
That's one.
6.
Yep.
We have an
3.
almost. Yeah.
where's the
We have
full
another
row
one of
six?
6.
We have a full. So we have a full 12 here. We have.
I'm seeing partial 6s. Where's the full 6?
Not
There's no-
seeing one, I don't think.
No, I don't think there is one.
Yeah, both of the 6 rows are partial.
Yeah.
So why the blue numbers?
Collins.
Yay.
Yo, can I make an int check? I
Yes.
am lost.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Please.
8. I would like to use point of inspiration, actually.
All right.
Do it.
There you go. Ah, there you go.
18. All right, so with a 13, if these blue numbers, or none of the numbers, are buttons, then the blue numbers have to signify something. Maybe a starting point of some kind. 18, yeah, definitely there is a pattern, and these things do have a starting point. You don't know if it's also the ending point, but you would guess no.
Hmm.
Where's my drawing tool?
The clock is ticking.
Oh my Christ! Ah!
I don't know.
6, 9, 12. Yo! Is that
What?
it? Holy fuck!
I don't know.
Is that it?
I just drew a square because I was like, that looks like a thing.
So
Oh.
You have a feeling that Trill might be onto something.
Trill is very much onto something.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the drawing tool to work. There we go. Draw freehand.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Right. Where the fuck is? Yeah. Look at the top right. How it's been drawn. Look at all
Yeah,
the
I-
numbers it matches. 12.
there, I got one.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
I
Yeah, and
I
then I
don't
kind of lose it on
know.
this bottom left one.
All right. I will increase the tension pool by 1 to give you one more hint.
Got
Because you're getting close. Maybe it's not necessarily numbers that are packed together that is the key, but maybe the numbers are directions.
Yeah, that's what I was
I-
doing at the
I
very
was
least.
thinking
I was
that,
finding
but-
the.
Hmm.
The room continues to get colder. You're not sure how much more of it you can take before you start to
Okay.
take exhaustion.
Oh no.
Okay, so what is the logic that has been drawn on this first top right circle? What is the logic there?
What I did, I was just following 3 3s and then the row of 6s to the 9s to the 12s, and it just ended up making a box for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say that the result is correct. The logic used to get to it is not.
Cool.
What?
Oh, cool.
Accidental success.
Is the
So we're
bottom-
no closer.
Is the bottom right correct?
No.
Okay.
Gee. Yeah, because I see what you mean, but
Yeah, this first one ain't gonna live in, but
wait,
yes.
3, 3, 3, 3,
Top left is wrong.
and then 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, down, down. How about that? Top left.
Top left is not correct.
Damn it! Then I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't see any logic of how that is correct.
I'm trying to figure out what else would make the top right correct.
Yeah,
The clock is ticking.
It sure is.
we're gonna
Yeah.
die here. This is
Sure
the end of
is.
the campaign, guys.
Yep.
TPK!
Just-
TPK!
Yeah, very funny.
Also, my line isn't erasing up here on the top left.
It's erased for me.
I don't
It's
see
Yeah, I
the
don't
line
see
on
it.
top left.
It's not. It's being done for me.
Hmm. Um. Usually I'm good at number puzzles. I don't know what this is.
I'm just gonna say, for character-wise, I'm gonna pocket Swift in her little pocket dimension so she doesn't freeze to death.
Okay. Whee!
It's fine. It's the rest of us we have to be worried about.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Hmm.
This is rough.
Yeah.
That's the nature of D&D. Some puzzles you get in 3 seconds. Other times it's this.
Nope. Undo. How do I erase? There we go. Nope. Oh my god. Click the erase. Please! I'm just making a blotch at this point.
Hmm.
Let me know if you ever want another hint to increase the tension pool.
But then that
Yeah.
would fill the tension pool.
Yep.
Do we have a choice?
If we're stuck, not really.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
All right. You think back to the voice that spoke before this number puzzle. Why would he say the clock is ticking? What relevance would that have to all these numbers?
It's fucking clockwise, isn't it? Actually, no, it's anti. Is it anti? No, it's not. It's not even a pattern because 12's in the complete wrong place. Actually, that first one is clockwise.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe that is it. Just going clockwise around there.
All right.
Man.
The tension pool has been filled, and the air gets a deathly chill. All of you take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh god.
There it begins.
Right, I'm gonna say, out of character, I am helping with this puzzle. In character, Nyx is like, ran to a corner, like, panicking. How do I add exhaustion on this one?
There should be a little box on the attributes
Yeah.
page underneath your death saves.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Mhm.
So 1.
Like, I'm sure that's not correct,
Balls.
but
My
Lower right?
eraser tool doesn't
Not
work.
correct.
It's a clock.
lower left.
Lower left? Let me move it and see.
Ooh.
Not correct.
What? Because I'm thinking clockwise. The clock is ticking. Or the clock is moving.
Lower right, also not correct.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
this is
I'm trying
stressing
to
me.
erase it.
999 12. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That isn't by chance correct bottom left, is it?
One, two, three, 4, 6.
Is that correct?
1 second.
Oh.
I will allow it.
Oh.
What?
Maybe that,
what?
and then wait. I think I got
Okay.
it. So 3, 9 is
What?
no, fuck.
Top left correct.
Yes.
Top left, almost correct.
Five.
Is this correct?
Let me highlight top left real quick. Lower left? Lower right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's just a line.
Well, because think of it. The 3 on the clock goes east, right?
Yeah.
6 is
That's-
down.
Mm.
9 is west, which is what's
Oh,
going on
okay.
here, and 12 is
Okay.
north. So,
So top left is not quite correct, you said.
I made it correct, so
Okay, I just need to go the additional number.
yes.
Okay, let me delete that thing then.
Up, right. For yours, if you just go up all the way and then to the right 2 squares to the 6, isn't that it?
Keep going. Not correct.
hmm. Six would be down to the... No.
6 is down.
It is? Okay.
Yes.
Oh!
3, right to the 6, down all the way to the 9, left to the 6. Down to the 9, left to the 6.
Like that?
Down 1 more and left 1 more. Or no, sorry. So you went 6 down, 9 left, 6 down, 9 left.
Somebody else draw it. I'm not sure what you're...
You got it, McGruber. I'll do it for you. You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I get ya.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
understand the logic behind it.
I get it now. No, I get it now. I get it.
All of these
I
should be
get it
red,
now.
but
That better
The
not
nu-
be what I think it is.
The numbers. Oh, that's. Oh,
That's clever. That's clever.
that's clever.
You go and tell it what takes you off the board.
Smells cold. Smells cold.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
so it
The numbers are the directions. Where
Yeah,
they would be
yeah,
on
yeah.
the clock is the direction. Oh, that's so cool.
Clever.
Oh boy, well just let me add my level of exhaustion now.
right.
Yay.
Right. As soon as one of you says cold out loud, there's a click and the door forward opens.
Brr.
All right,
So wait, we could have just complained that it was cold, and we technically could have made forward.
I'm not saying shit.
Oh my god!
That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Nick's just burst out of that room.
All right, so you've all escaped 1 total exhaustion level
Thank you.
Got it.
because you
Oh
got
my
the puzzle
God.
so close to the end of the countdown. So I'm like, I'll let you have this one.
Oh, you're too kind.
Oh, bless.
All right. Before you, another tableau. This one with 2 apprentices. However, the skeletal warriors here look much bigger and bulkier. They have black helmets attached to them, like jet black and jagged armor.
Okay, so that would be 4 then.
Minimum force would be a queen.
Yeah.
You've got this one figured out. I trust you.
Yeah, 'cause that would have us with a value of 8 plus 2 twos for a total of 12 against their value of 8.
Alrighty. The banner-bearing knight, represented by the queen, leads the charge forward, violently striking out against the black-helmed skeletal warriors, apprentices by his side. It is a brutal battle, with the black-helmed warriors ripping the banner-bearer apart, but the apprentices manage to get through and deliver some final blows. Bursting forth from out beneath these black helms in one of the statues, there is a finely carved dagger that looks like basically an elongated ice pick.
Ooh, interesting.
Nice.
Well, dagger user.
I shall pick up the dagger.
All right. So, you've heard tell of this. You don't need to roll Arcana to know what this is. This is an ice pick dagger. In fact, when used as an improvised ice pick, as the shape describes, it grants advantage on checks made to climb icy surfaces.
Ooh.
Ooh, very interesting.
I'll just slide that right into your inventory.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right. The door opens up, and you continue onwards. Let's see. That puzzle is somewhere here.
By the way, just for Nyx's fucking sanity.
Magic works in this chamber, so you huddle up against a magical bonfire of your own creation.
Yeah, they are not talking. They look very fucking scared.
Hmm.
Today just goes up to Nyx, just kind of hugs them, almost wrapping his cloak around them as well, just to make them a little extra warm.
Alrighty. After warming up for a little bit, in the next chamber, there is a large chasm in this chamber, with 8 thin ropes suspended from the ceiling. The ceiling is about 30 feet up, and the door does not appear to be locked, but it is on the other side of the chasm. The ropes are spaced a few feet apart, forming a circle, and there is a note by them. The note reads, Results of experiment. Each rope can easily support the weight of one heavy person, but will break if burdened by 2 or more. Note, one of these ropes is a decoy. It cannot bear any weight.
Why?
Can I fly around and just tug on the ropes and just find the decoy hit her with?
Alright, you tug on the ropes. Good try. I'll add that to the inspiration pool. But you're going to solve this puzzle. Damn it, the puzzle gnomes demand it.
How many ropes did you say there were?
8 total.
8 total, okay.
Enough for each of you who cannot fly.
Mm-mm.
Except in reality, there's only 7 ropes.
Mm-hmm. They're all just in a circle. There's no pattern to them or anything.
Doesn't appear to be any pattern. They all appear to be able to lift the weight of no more than 2 people. Like, one could theoretically hold 2 people, but all connected together, you think that 7 of these ropes can hold 8 of you, but one of these 8 ropes is a decoy.
Great.
All right. I guess we could find one rope. If we tie a rope to whoever's jumping to one, and have whoever's left behind, like, just hold on to it, so in case it is the decoy, they fall, but we could pull them back up, potentially.
Not opposed to the idea.
Mm-hmm. Carolina looks at this and considers. That's very risky, though, because someone could slip. This place is very icy. There's got to be some way mathematically to guarantee that everyone can get across. Otherwise, why set this up? People aren't going to set up puzzles and traps that they don't have a way around.
True.
I mean, if we all linked ourselves together and just jumped on all the ropes at the same time, we would still have enough to hold all 8 of us up, but I don't exactly see how we're going to do that.
Int checks are always available.
Yeah. I'll make a check. Because I am no clue.
Yeah.
The Tug might have an idea.
Tug might have an idea.
Thankfully.
Alrighty.
15.
Okay. So, Carolina was onto something. Mathematically, there has to be a way to eliminate or perhaps combine ropes so that no matter what you try, you're guaranteed to get both the safe ones and the decoy one.
Okay. Are these ropes like over the chasm, or are they like hanging from the ceiling on our side of it?
They're over the chasm, leaning towards your side. Essentially, from what you can tell, the way it works is once you start swinging, the secure ropes will hang on and the decoy rope will break.
Okay. All right. Is there anything stopping someone from starting to swing, then grabbing the other rope and like seeing if it like will support them before letting go of the first one? I guess. I Outwas am in small brain mode at the moment.
Think of it like Bowser's Big Blast. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The physics are complicated in rope swinging, but for simplification purposes, pick a rope, and you'll know if it's safe or not when you're midway across.
I see. Okay.
But I'm assuming we can't all just use one rope and just call that good.
You could try. Guaranteed there's going to be a rope that will break if you do that, though. So, there's got to be a way to guarantee you can all get across with 7 ropes, even if one breaks.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I feel like I'm missing something when it comes to visualizing this for some reason.
There was no visuals provided for this puzzle, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm just with the comparison to Bowser's Big Blast. I'm just trying to think of how there's any way to mathematically know which of them is not going to be the one that actually can support weight.
Would the ropes theoretically be able to hold one more person, like, say if you're able to grab onto 2 ropes and swing 2 ropes, so in case one of them breaks, like, it would still be enough momentum to get them forward? I don't know.
They're spaced a few feet apart, so I'm going to double check how smart Carolina is, so that she can try this one.
She's probably very smart. I trust her.
She's pretty smart. She's got +2. Carolina looks at the ropes, thinking, how could you combine ropes together to mathematically eliminate possibilities? And then, she's got a brain flash, an idea. Could one of you lift me up real quick?
Sure.
Alright. Okay, she grabs onto one rope, does not swing quite yet. Alright, then move me over to this other one. And as you move over to the other rope, she grabs the other rope and starts tying a knot.
Oh, I see. Okay. Because, I mean, if it can only hold, putting the full weight of, a person on it, it would just fall off. Am I understanding where you're going with this?
Yeah, if we tie all these ropes together, and, 2 of us get on one, and one gets on another, then the ropes are close enough to grab onto, the decoy rope just falls away, and there's enough tensile strength in them to hold all of us.
Fuck. Yeah, shit. Okay.
I think I follow.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I get it.
Just hang on tight.
Okay. You tie some knots, grab onto the ropes, take a deep breath, and you swing. The 7th rope from the right, from the top, it snaps and starts falling, but it's caught on the knot. It doesn't fall down, and whoever's holding onto that rope can still hold their weight on the knotted collection. You swing over to the other side.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whee!
Whee! Alright. The way is clear. As soon as I get these frickin' tokens out of the way, because for whatever reason the selection box wasn't working. Well, imagine there's a lot of tokens. Who'd have thought?
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Woo!
An overwhelming tableau stands in front of you now. Miscounted.
Oh god.
2 black helms and 1 regular soldier stand against 1 apprentice.
Right.
Oh.
So this is an awkward one. For this, with what we have remaining, there's no way to get out of this without using 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Cost effective, the best, and I think only way to do this with what we got is 1 queen, 1 bishop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 bishops wouldn't cover it. No.
Nope.
No.
2 bishops equal 1
2
queen.
bishops would put it at equal.
Alright.
Unfortunately, our overwhelming force is overwhelming by a total of 4 points, which is more than necessary, but minimum that we can manage.
Yep.
That's okay.
Your force is overwhelming enough to just easily, like, plow through the skeletal statues and just, like, rip off their bony, stony limbs. It's gross looking. Kind of neat, but also gross looking.
Neat.
All right. You see and look through the shattered remains of one of the statues. And in it, there is a glowing icy blue pendant.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
What's it shaped like?
Let me double check. Don't mind me, just looking through some things. Doopy doopy doo. There's a lot of notes here.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, at least if, this force is overwhelming by a value of 4, then hopefully, fingers crossed, we will have enough for the next battle.
Yeah.
It is, it's like a little blue gem amulet with a snowflake carved on the back of it.
I see.
Icy.
I see.
Mhm. Oh man, now you got me craving ices.
I am going to go and pick it up.
Alright. You pick up the pendant. It looks like it requires attunement and study before you understand truly what it does.
With that in mind, just put it on and just let it be there. I shall attune with it later.
Alrighty.
It shall be tuned with later.
It shall be attuned. Alright. So, you enter another chamber. This one has some sarcophagus, rather, with a pushed open casket door on the side, staring towards the door. The door, of course, is locked, which you're thinking is a pattern. And there are frozen dead scattered around this room. On the wall by the sarcophagus, there are runes carved in, dwarven runes it looks like, that read, "Only dead can see the path."
Only dead can see the path.
Well, time to kill someone.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that! Note says...
I don't know. Swift has died a few times, right? Maybe Swift
Yes.
can see the path.
I will resummon Swift very reluctantly.
It'll take an hour.
No, because they're in the pocket dimension. I didn't desummon them.
Okay.
I think that's how the spell works anyway. I'll double check it.
The scattered dead, does it look like they're, I don't know, facing in different directions or something like that?
They're facing in a bunch of random directions.
Okay.
Is one of them have a skull?
Wait, I have a funky thought. Sarcophagus is opened and it's facing the door. I'm gonna get inside the sarcophagus and look out of it, I guess.
All right. Okay, yeah, you
So I
can
can
resummon Swift
resummon it.
as an action.
Yeah.
You step into the sarcophagus. Do you close the door?
Yeah. If you hear screaming, get me out. Thanks.
All right. You grab the door and slide it closed with a boom. And as the sarcophagus becomes cloaked in darkness, magical letters materialize inside it.
Haha!
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Ooh. The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Yeah. Tag will kind of like shove it open. Snoop pokes out. Letters say the more you take, the more you leave behind. Then heaves out of it. The more you take, the more you leave behind. Like, you can't.
Is there anything else in the room, or just the sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus, frozen dead, a couple of piles of snow.
Frozen dead.
Should we put the
Yeah.
dead in the sarcophagus?
Yeah, you grab one of the frozen over corpses and start dragging it towards the sarcophagus. Ice starts uncracking from around where its eyes would be, and its eyes glow.
In like a helpful way or in a not
No!
fun way?
Not in a way that does not look helpful at all.
Oh,
Oh
fun.
boy.
Alright. You drop the corpse, and the eyes stop glowing.
Can we look at the piles of snow then? See if
Yep.
there's anything buried in there.
You dig through the piles of snow looking for anything that is buried inside. Doesn't look like it. You just scatter some snow around.
Okay.
Can I try and remove the head from the frozen dead?
You touch it again. It starts glowing again.
Did I stab it in its eye?
You draw a dagger and stab in the eye. It does not stop. The corpse starts twitching and writhing.
Maybe drop it. I mean, I think we got the dead can see the path bits. And now it's just the second part.
I dropped
I
the
think.
dead.
You drop the corpse, remove stabby instrument. It stops twitching. You hear a voice in your head. Don't do that again.
Oop.
Oh.
I'll do that again if I want, bitch.
The more you take, the more you leave.
Did any of you guys hear that?
Hear what?
It echoed, yes. It echoed
Oh,
around
good.
the room with the "Don't do
Okay.
that again."
Okay, so y'all did hear it.
Oh, good. What did the inside of the sarcophagus say again?
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Because I think I know the answer to the actual riddle, but then I don't know how we could correlate that.
Well, throw it out, spitball it.
I think the answer's footsteps. The more you take, the more you leave behind. But then I don't know how we would integrate footsteps into that.
Hmm.
I mean, there is snow.
We just leave footsteps in the snow.
Start
Did they just
stomping
give me-
around.
You start walking around,
Did I
leaving
just-
footprints in the snow. You hear a click, and the door opens.
Nice! There you go.
Easy as that.
Look at
Beautiful.
you. Looking smart.
All right. The 6th floor of battles awaits you. This time, two apprentices versus 4 skeletal soldiers.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay, so... Fuck.
Yeah.
So, we would overpower it with just the queen, but I am worried about the fact that that means we're going into the 7th floor with just the bishop.
Hmm.
Well, they could do a reverse Uno, and it's just they're trying to trick us out, so we use.
Don't we just...
Because just the bishop would put us at equal, and...
No, it said we need to overpower. Lose not and to
Yeah.
overpower is better than to tie.
Yeah.
Mm,
But by how much would the queen be overpowering?
We'd be overpowered. So the queen is a factor of 8. The opponents are a total of 8. So we would be overpowering by a factor of 4.
Oh.
Dumb question. Can we take one of the tokens and put it in the reserve?
I was literally about to say that.
You clever bastard, I'll allow it. There's nothing that says you
Beautiful.
can't, so fuck it, let's go.
There you
I thought that was the answer.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and then we would just use the queen, and then we overpower by a factor of
Well
2.
done.
Yeah, no, that works.
All right, yeah. The Bannered Knight carves a path through many, many, many skeletal soldiers. This path is clear. So, one of the skeletal soldiers' statues breaks open. Inside is a single curved blade, like forward angled, looks like a pretty heavy chopping knife. A kukri, essentially, is said sword.
How do you spell that?
Kukri.
A-U-K-R. Kukuri.
TF2, never heard of her. Anyway. Wants to who wants to keep it on him?
Mechanically, this is a +1 short sword.
Mm-hmm.
I've already taken something, so if anyone else would like a knife.
I don't use weapons as a thing.
I don't either, but I can use short swords, so I'll hang on to it for now.
Yeah, it's like I can use it, but I already got one item this dungeon, so
Yeah, I'll keep claw on it.
yeah.
It's a pretty handy little dungeon.
I just don't want to seem greedy.
All right.
Right, next room.
You head towards the next room. This one also has a statue inside it. As I go look for, where is this puzzle written down? I would love to have this puzzle seen before me. Mhm.
Behold, puzzle be upon ye.
Behold a puzzle! Alright. So, once again, there is a sealed and locked door, and before it sits a formidable-looking statue. A colossal man seated in a chair with an outstretched arm looming over a massive stone.
Anything else?
That's it?
So his arm
Lost.
extended where, sorry?
So his arm is extended, so it's extended out in front of him, and the hand is positioned, like, roughly over a big slab of stone.
Oh. What's on the stone, if anything?
Nothing, it's big rock. Oh wait, so, more description. A man, he's on the chair, his hand is outstretched over a pretty big rock, and his
Yeah.
elbow is resting upon it.
Oh
So
my
his hand's
god.
over the rock, but
Arm
his
wrestle?
elbow's on the hook.
Oh my god, does somebody have to arm wrestle him? Oh my god.
Oh.
Who has the highest strength?
Megan.
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 Megan gets a little bardic inspiration. Wabang.
I wrestle rock.
Bardic for Megan.
Alright,
Let's
Bardic.
go.
That's the 1d6, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Alrighty. I feel rude having Megan fail if Juno's not here. So, Megan grabs the statue's hand, the statue clenches a fist, and the two start arm wrestling. It is a massive display of bravado and power before finally, wham! Megan pins the statue's arm, and as it does, you feel, or hear rather, the sound of a lever chunking and a lock clicking and opening up.
Yay.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go! Alright. The 7th battlefield awaits, as promised. 3 apprentices stand on your side. Before them are 2 black helms and 2 skeletal warriors.
E.
And the sissy
That's
oof.
that. This might be a bit of a stretch, because it's probably going to, like, chop our armor for something. Can we move one of the opposing tokens to our side?
Do you want to try?
Don't say it like that.
I think maybe not putting undead in our army would be a good idea.
You're welcome to try, essentially.
No.
So we have an equal amount, but I think there is a chance that this might be enough. Purely because the experienced knights, which were, if I remember correctly, what the bishops were described as, fare better against the undead.
Oh.
Let's give it a try.
I don't know if that means we're going to win in the case of a tie or not. The only other option is if we can take one of the pieces off of this.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing on the wall.
That's a thing on the wall.
Just throw
As
the
funny
painting
as
on
that
the
would've been.
ground.
Toss the entire rules reference document at them.
What if we draw over the conversion chart to make our own rules?
Yeah. Black helm equals stinky. But yeah, do you wish to use this force?
Not
Do we have any other options?
really.
I
How do you
mean,
think?
The
Can
only
one of
other-
us join?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Was if one of us
Harry Potter
can
this.
join.
Sorry about this.
Because
Do we
even
not
if
have
we
enough
only
with this?
we are
We have
tied at the moment.
Tied, but we want more, so
Because even if one of us is worth just a pawn, that still means we win by a factor of 1.
Yeah.
If that works.
I'm sure Megan would make a good chess piece.
Juno's not here.
Yeah, Juno's
Yeah,
not
it's
here.
okay.
Don't experiment with Megan.
you know what? Zidane out of the main crew has the most amount of health. I volunteer as tribute.
Sure.
Zidane's gonna. That's not what I want to do, but Zidane is going to just go up and join the fight.
Zidane also gets a bardic. I'm not going to click at the end.
All right.
Let's go.
So this shouldn't work, but it's such a great and dumb idea that I will let you give it a try. Go ahead. I'm gonna put a placeholder down for you to attack. So. Go ahead and shoot this man. Yeah.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah.
Shoot my shot. Let's go.
Shoot this man.
All right. That is enough to hit him.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah, boys!
Yeah, fuck you, Vothdar.
Well done. All right.
Fuck you,
You.
Vothdar.
All right. As the forces charge into battle, the apprentices are cut down facing the undead soldiers. The black helms surround the bishop and look prepared to deliver the killing blow. The bishop raises a mighty sword, prepared to take down his foes with him. And Zidane, you draw back your longbow and let loose one shot. It distracts one of the black helms just long enough to break it and cause you to just barely win this final battle.
Yeah! Well done, Zidane.
He just gives like this big exhale. Right back over to
Spilling out
everyone.
of the statue are many different coinage pieces.
Oh,
Money?
Yeah.
Ooh.
122 gold pieces, 213 silver pieces, and
Ooh.
33 platinum pieces.
All right.
We are
Let's
eating
go.
good tonight, boys.
Well, the end burned down, so...
Valid.
Working on splitting that.
All right.
Give me a moment.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and take you up as you climb to, at last, the top of the tower.
Woo.
It has been a long, grueling, and mind-bending journey to get here, but at last you have made it to the top of Soullock Tower in this deep, unforgiving tundra. But as you activate the travel rune, you take a moment and reflect. Even here, out in the harshest environment possible, there's still life. You've heard reports of mammoths and tigers, big, deep-furred creatures that are quite comfortable here in this icy retreat. You recall that ice is essentially water, and water, of course, the origin of all life. So this place is not necessarily a frozen hell, a frozen ending of all things. This place is, in its own way, serene, beautiful, and full of as much life as any other part of the vast world that you find yourself in. You have activated the Tower of the Tundra. It is, however, very late in the night as you do. So as you take in the sights, even in the darkness, we're going to go ahead and go on break for a little bit to get hydrated, and when we come back, our heroes will presumably sleep and then come up with a plan to get out of the tundra. It sucks here. It's cold. No one likes it. We will see you all soon. Don't go anywhere. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, and welcome back to Legends of the Wildlands. When last we left off, our heroes climbed a tower. It's cold and dark. Fuck!
Woof.
So just to explain Nyx's what they look like right now. Over the past few days, they've been very uncomfortable, but still like engaging. After that cold room, they had their little panic, and they've been deathly silent since.
Well, should we zap to another tower, maybe make camp there, get out of the weather?
Sage just nodding as he's
Yeah.
shivering.
Same.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Back to
Which one?
Um.
I think this one.
All right.
Oh, sure.
with a glow and a whoosh, you feel yourselves flying through space at a rapid rate, passing over the clouds, the forest, the Fae, basically everything in your path that led you northwest-ish, mostly west, towards the tower. And an hour later, you come to back on top of Imperial Dragon Tower.
You good?
Hi.
Everyone good?
Everyone, everyone all right?
It is warmer here, a lot warmer.
Yay.
I like shiver and like kind of like flip up my feathers, maybe getting rid of like any leftover ice that might be sticking to them.
Nyx, good. Or better, at least.
Better.
Do we want to talk about it, now that we're out of the cold?
I mean, I don't really know what else there is to say.
I mean, I didn't want to read too deeply into it or anything. You just seemed almost like you were on the verge of panicking and or completely shutting down, so figured a check-in would be, not bad, I suppose.
Sorry, I didn't want to stop the team or anything. It's irrational fear. Don't worry. Of the cold, snow, anything related. I know it's silly, but we almost just kind of died there.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's silly. The cold is a very powerful and dangerous thing.
Absolutely.
I almost just died. I'm sorry that I was scared.
Okay, we're out of there now, and we're alive.
That's a reasonable
So-
fear, says Carolina with a shrug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're alive.
Yeah. Cold, ice, tundra. It's a very, very harsh environment.
It is sometimes harder to contend with things like that than it is to contend with, swords and magic. At least you can see that, understand that. It is an immediate threat, being the cold, other forces of nature. No, they are awesome and mighty.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have said something.
Makes you feel Zidane kind of just tugging on your cloak a bit. Nyx. Brave. Went tower and kept going. Even scared. So, Nyx, brave.
You're too kind, Zidane. Thank you. Thank you. Wipes eyes.
Just hug.
Yeah, hugs back.
Well, if we ever have to venture out that way, we will do our best to be better prepared instead of forging on. Does that sound good? Get some better clothing and all that.
Yeah, I mean, survive once. What's the worst that can happen if we go again? Ooh.
Well, again, we just need to be way better prepared.
Yeah.
Honestly, we were pretty lucky.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can always attempt to skirt the tundra as well if we want to keep making our way towards later towers. But we have neat ruins nearby that I want to look at, and we should get rest.
That sounds like a brilliant plan.
Rest sounds nice.
Let's camp.
All right. It is camp time on top of the tower. You don't need to take watch here. You cannot get attacked while on top of a tower, unless someone is hunting you very specifically and knows you're there. So...
Just kidding, unless.
Unless. All right, you wake up and you're attacked by 13 werewombats.
Well, shit.
Let's go.
All right. You manage to have a peaceful night's sleep.
May I do some attuning during that long rest?
You may. You attune to the pendant, and as you do, you recognize it as a pendant of permafrost. So once per long rest, as an action, you can activate this pendant to cast Armor of Agathis at 3rd level without expending a spell slot.
Oh,
Oh!
Carl, that's nice.
For those of you who played Baldur's Gate 3, Armor of Agathis
Oh.
is stupid good.
That's
no.
spicy.
That is some good stuff right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 3rd level, fucking 15 temp and 15 cold damage to anyone who slaps you. Fuck.
Heck yeah.
Shit.
Excellent find. Good find. Good find.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, could I take the time to, like, further identify the lantern as well?
Sure. The lantern does function as an actual lamp, but the spirit inside is a winter sprite of some kind. Obviously, though. Said winter sprite can be summoned from the lantern and acts like Find Familiar. He's got his own stat block, so he does not use the same sprite stats as Nyx.
Gotcha. Cool. I think I'll keep the lantern closed for now.
I'm just making a note that you can summon the winter sprite from the lamp.
Ah, thank you, thank you.
All right. So, from when you last looked over the place, I hid this note to say the flooded village is hereabouts. Once I ping, come on, ping, damn you. Thereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
And north of you is where a couple of days ago, I believe, dog barking was heard from that direction.
Oh.
Stains here, we can dog.
We can dog. Excuse me.
Dog!
Dog!
Take me out for dinner first, Tyke.
It is
So
dog
anyway.
time. All right.
Dog time?
It's on the way.
We're about to get a very happy Zidane, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Dog, why didn't you say so?
Dog, you say?
No.
Dog! Wild-shaped dog! Let's go!
Well, say dog.
All right. you travel northward towards the direction in which there were dogs. Are dogs here? Where are dogs? And get to roughly the area where you heard them. I'm gonna need a survival check to track down more signs of dog.
Survival, you say?
Yeah, survival. Almost as if we have a ranger and a druid. Oh no!
Oh my god! What the? Excuse me?
Okay,
Duality of man.
The duality.
Excuse me?
Wow.
Oh, that's a big oof.
Wait, no dogs here. Let's go home, guys.
Dogs here.
So
Pack it up.
Once it rolled, it became a 16. Take that instead.
So there's a picture from the first Silent Hill game I love, where Harry Mason's examining a doghouse and is like, probably a doghouse, but I can't tell since there's no dog around. And right behind him, one of the Silent Hill dogs is about to tackle his shit in. So
Dogs are free. Dogs are free. Dogs are always free.
dogs are always free. All right. So, as you look around for signs of dog, Zidane, you hear something and stop. Take a moment to listen better. Trill, you're like, I could see some dog tracks, but I can't tell since there's no dogs around. And immediately you're tackled from behind by this big, Great Dane-sized dog with very high, almost twirling ears that barks in your face and then boom, teleports away.
Oh.
They blink.
Blake! Immediately, Zidane just screams, Blake!
Yeah.
What just happened?
A dog appears in front of you, Zidane, and woofs its tail, whump, 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 wagging back and forth with the biggest amount of happiness you've ever seen in a dog.
Blake! Just gets very happy and just goes in, well excited, trying to be careful because it's like, yeah, I get to see one of these things, but also I know it's like I don't want to hurt. I don't want to. Like. You ever get excited seeing a dog and you want to pet it, but you also want to be careful so you don't accidentally aggravate it? That's very much what Zidane's doing right now.
Yep. So the dog barks, and this is a fae, so you don't understand all of what he's saying, Trill, but it is a dog, so you understand the gist. And the dog is barking, "Pop! Friend! Friend! Pop! Friend!" And you hear a bunch of other barks echoing, "Friend! Friend! 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 Pop! Pop!" And more dogs run in, teleporting in, "Pop! Friend!" One just tackles into Zidane and starts licking him.
Zidane, I think these guys are good.
Zidane is just so happy, just petting them and just giving them all the happy pats.
Oh. This is so cute.
The rest of the party's just like, what's going on here?
Doesn't seem to be hostile. He's having fun.
They are
Sure.
they're actively being friendly. They're good.
Aggressive friends, let's go.
Yeah,
You're
some
just
of the
happy.
dogs step off, and they look between you, and they start barking, and Trill, you can hear this, "Hi! Hi! 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 Hi!"
Hello, friend. I am friend, not toy.
Friend! 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 Friend!
Pet struggle. This is
Yes, good!
Good dog.
Love pet! Like pet!
good dog.
Look, Rush Party just friends. Pats, like pats. Just goes back to patting the one that's still on top of me, just giving me all the happy nuzzles.
We can pet the dogs.
Friend!
I trepidate.
like-
Friend! Friend!
I hold out a hand to one dog.
The dog sniffs. Licks the hand with the ferocity of 10,000 beasts.
I've been chosen.
Guys,
And
it's
then
10 out of 10. You can pet the dogs.
And
I
then
don't
we
know what to
pet
tell
them.
you.
Pet the dogs.
We can
Describe at
pet
the
the
end.
dogs. We can pet the dogs.
Your heart out does the dog die.com.
Friend, pop friend!
Just so good to see you guys again.
Love friend, friend pet.
Just like trying to get up, still giving all the happy pets. And
Wait,
I'm actually gonna climb onto the one that I was given that would roll me over, still giving them all the happy pets.
Did we hear Zidane say that?
Yeah, that's the question.
Did you guys?
I mean, I don't know what else I'd be focusing on, so depending on the language, probably.
Blink dogs. Blink dogs speak blink dog and understand Sylvan.
Blink dog!
Yeah, they're blink dogs.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
That's why I said they blink.
They blink.
Yeah, that's why Zidane screamed out blink. Because he's like, they're blink dogs!
All right. I understand Sylvan, so like Nyx will blink, look over at Zidane and be like, "Wait, do you know them?"
I'm actually going to check the one that I've been petting to see if there's any note of any of the ones that I actually would know.
These dogs look familiar.
Yeah, just, yeah! Old friends! Good friends! Love friends!
Friend!
Aw.
Oh my goodness. And then I say to the dogs and Sylvan, then you are double good boys and girls.
Friend! One of them leaps up, puts their paws on your shoulders, next starts licking your face. Like friend!
This is cute. I forget all my trouble.
The fears, the cold of yesterday is gone. We now have good
Yep.
friends.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Oof.
Wait, were these the dogs that raised you then?
No, but, as he thinks for a minute, and he actually switched over to Elvish because he could speak that, no, they didn't raise me, but I met with them a lot growing up.
Huh. Yeah, you never. I don't, like he's trying to speak, but the dog keeps looking. Yeah, you never said where you were from.
Zidane's actually going to do like a little whistle, like a to kind of make sure they don't accidentally kill anyone.
Here, Liz! Yes, here I am! Yes, I am good!
Hopping off and going over to give pats. But yeah, just goes Elvish says, they did teach me a lot though. Haven't seen them in a while. He just continues, like, scratches underneath the chin of the one that was giving Nyx all the love.
Oh no! Come back and give me love.
No, I am good! I am good, boy!
Just he kind of goes to check on just all of them, just give them like happy pats, just like very much this case of it's so good to see you again. It's so good to see you.
I am good. Yes,
Like,
good.
Wait, Zidane, did you come from Sideria?
He just looks over and shrugs. Don't know.
Fair enough.
But, Blinks is being commented, but Blinks, travel, as he tries to think, he's like thinks for a moment, and just like, not sure to say it, and he goes over to Elvis, they travel different places, I can't explain it, but I think someone once told me it was like warping of some sort, like warp or something like that. So maybe they visit. Maybe I do come from here. Maybe I don't. I don't know. All I know are the wilds.
You know what? I understand. That's fair. Well, I can see why they like you.
Pup friend! Pup friend!
Pup.
Now, how long is it before somebody drags us away from the dogs?
This is just the rest of the game.
He actually thinks for a moment. Yeah, actually, Zidane thinks for a moment and looks back to like one of the ones just Pup. Try to think just, and he's actually gonna do like a little. He's actually gonna start barking a bit. And he's basically be barking, do you know where Pup is? Where friend is?
The dogs tilt their heads in confusion, look at each other, continue tilting their heads.
He just slumps, just.
Friend where?
He kind of
Friend
thinks,
sad.
He's just like. Or just. He kind of
What's wrong?
pouts a little bit as he thinks.
What's wrong?
They may know Pup, but guess not.
Oh, that's who you're trying to find?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you found these guys, surely you must be close by.
Not
Hey,
same pup. Not same kind pup.
I mean, this is kind of the same. This wasn't really the exact forest I was trying to find, but I found something. Silver lining, right?
Yeah. Found friends.
Hey, you help me find the forest, okay? I'll help you find your pup.
Like. As he gives a big thumbs up.
I thought you said you were gonna lick Nix.
No, like.
Lick! Lick!
Oh god. Oh god, here we go.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I prefer death by this to death by cold.
Like lick friend!
Oh, they like you.
I am perfectly okay with this situation. Quick query, what does Swift think of dogs?
I don't know, you haven't summoned her.
Yeah, I did. I summoned her back in the tower.
Alright, in that case, you summon Swift as I go get Swift up on this map. The dogs look at Swift. Food! Food! Food!
No!
I listen! I hear! I good boy!
I point to Swift. No food. No food.
No food?
No food. Just shaking his head. Just no food. As I think for a moment. Just Trill? Hey, Trill. Gonna walk, just like kind of run over, just, Barry.
Ah, treat.
Treat! Treat!
Good dogs.
So many treats.
Nice treat!
I hand
Also-
over treats.
Yeah.
E?
Also, I am
Sorry.
dumb and stupid and only just realized that there was a map. Is this a windmill?
Yep.
Can I explore the windmill?
Door's locked.
Oh. Are there any gaps?
Are you trying to, shuffle through, the hinges of the door to get into the windmill?
No. But I have someone small enough to do
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say, is there any case of Swift goes through and unlocks from the other side?
Yeah. Another dog approaches the windmill and growls, No! No! No!
Oh.
No! No!
Whoa, 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 whoa! What's wrong?
No! No! No!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I won't go in.
Back up, Nix. Wait,
Sorry.
sorry.
What, is something in there?
No!
I will
over to-
telepathically message Swift. Swift, I don't mean to betray these dogs, but do you mind having a look?
They want to eat me! I don't want to fuck with these dogs!
You can turn invisible, you stupid!
Yeah, you think that's going to stop dogs that can teleport through space and time?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Also, dogs have noses!
Well, that's your fault for sniffing cocaine all the time!
Huh?
What?
It is on sight, Nix. One day, when you least expect it, you're going to Brazil.
What's Brazil?
You'll find out.
I'm scared of you sometimes.
You should be.
Okay, dogs, which way can we go and which way can't we go?
The dogs consider this question. It involves a lot more philosophy than they're used to.
Okay, can I go over... Can I go over here?
No! No! No!
Okay. And I can't go up these stairs. So we're a bit limited.
I
Can
give
just ask
Pat,
why no?
as I give like one or two pats, I just, what in there? As I point to the windmill, just what there?
One of the dogs, gets a light bulb in his head. His ears, perk up, and he looks aside and he thinks he realizes something. Master!
Huh?
Oh,
Master, have! Looks at windmill. Master, have! Looks at, this field of hay and crates. Master, have! Looks at this,
Oh.
field of crops.
Whoa.
oh, you're guarding it for someone.
Yes! 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 Yes!
I can hear this so perfectly. If you don't mind me asking, who is your master?
Master! Master! Master!
Just master, okay.
Did they just master?
Master! Master!
Trying to think of how we can overturn this vote. I'm just reading. I don't want to be casting spells on these things, but I'm trying to think of how we can divert attention.
I cast Dominate Beast!
I'm not casting Dominate Beast.
I cast Power Word Kill on the dog.
I'm not.
No!
Power kill.
Do that and today's going on his villain arc.
Right, how much is 10 feet from me? Okay. I'm thinking way too deep into this.
Just
Right.
but
Swift, are you sure you can't just fly over there really, really quickly?
What is wrong with you? Why are you so insistent on trying to piss off a bunch of hunting dogs?
I'm not! I just want to see what's in the windmill!
And they don't want you to! You want to know how fast a hunting dog runs?
Why are you choosing now of all times to follow the law?
Because I have been eaten before and it is not fun.
Oh.
I mean, it's kind of like a fair point. Like, if this camp belongs to someone, like, it probably, like, just has their, like, belongings and stuff in it. Like, who are we to just barge into their homes and...
Okay, I'll turn my question around a bit. Go on.
Not to mention, just as throwing this out there, but considering the forest that we're in, and the fact that these are, blink dogs, I don't know if I want to tangle with whoever their master is.
DM, can I roll a history check to see if I remember them? Remember there ever being mention of a master with these guys?
Sure, yeah.
It's the king of the Feywild. He's gonna kill us all.
Ouch!
What?
Ah.
Alright, I'll change my tune. I'll say, where is your master?
Out!
Of course he is. And when is he coming back?
The dogs tilt their head.
Okay, Swift, you are knowledgeable of Fey. What is normally the master of a blink dog?
Usually blink dogs are used as hunting hounds, so, best guess, not knowing anything about these, probably a hunter in the wild hunt.
Oh. Okay, we should go.
Suddenly changed your tune.
I have no idea about this wild hunt. No, not using meta knowledge at all. But that doesn't sound very good.
Suddenly it doesn't sound good, huh?
But the dogs are so cute.
Yeah.
Do you know what a wild hunt is, Sedaine?
Would I?
Arcana.
I'm trying to think. Arcana. Oh boy. I'm rolling slightly better.
Ah,
Do I know?
Arcana.
Yeah,
I am
he just
proficient. 11.
Ah.
Okay.
Do I know? Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well,
This appears to be where dogs reside, though I can't tell since there's no dogs here. Friend!
Nope.
something tells me that it's probably good luck we have Zidane with us, otherwise this would not have been such a friendly encounter.
Yeah, no, this would be bloodshed.
Well, why don't we come back later?
Do I dare?
I don't know.
Dare what?
Do you
Dare what, friend?
You're what?
Make one more history check, make one more history check with someone else in particular. I'm a DM, you DM.
Okay.
Fuck?
While
I
that's
continue
happening,
petting dog.
I need you all to know this entire time that Nizip has been at the border of the camp clutching both of their ears, being very frustrated with the amount of barking happening, because
Aw.
Nizip understands none of the languages being spoken
Oh.
here.
Man, fuck dogs.
Fuck them dogs.
Nizip is just clutching their misshapen ears, just wondering when it will stop.
Mhm. First it was just the dogs barking, then Zidane started barking. Yeah, no, Tag's right there with you. They don't. They're about the size of one of these dogs. Want to get knocked over and licking his bad for feathers. Just no thanks.
So I can roll that history check.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Let's go. Please be nice to me, dice. Thank you.
All right. The person you're thinking of, wink, wink, you don't think he is the master that these blink dogs refer to, because they have their own term for him. But he would have traveled in a lot of the same circles.
just as he thinks about it, just looks over at everyone in the broke helmet, just Master might help. Master might friend might just might find pup help.
Oh. Oh. Wait, do you
So
know
you-
what? Do you know who they're talking about?
No name, but might have connect. He just kind of gets to points like having troubles saying connections.
Mm.
But he's putting his like fingers together, kind of linking it like they were chains. So maybe, don't know, guessing.
So you think it is worth sticking around?
He nods.
Okay.
Well, from what you know of Faye, they could be gone a while. Could be months or even years before Master comes back.
We've got the time.
Just might need come back. Kind of stumps a bit. Might be while.
Well, Qatar will never find us here. Well, we'll come back then.
Yeah. As Zidane goes to the blink dog in front of him, kind of pets, just don't worry. We'll be back. You can find me, right?
Yes! Yes! No smell! No smell!
No spell.
No smell.
Just good. Gives very big pats.
Like Pat! Like Pat! Pat belly! Pat belly!
Belly pats.
He's just happily gonna go and pat and scratch the belly.
Good! 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 Alright. And with some loving belly pats to all the good boys and girls, you go on your way and leave the dogs to play with each other.
That was a journey.
You continue marching onward towards the flooded village until dusk comes, and you get once more close to that all too familiar swamp smell.
Ooh.
Probably make camp outside the village before we delve into it proper, I suppose.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Good idea.
All right. Can I get some watches, please?
Pick
I can
up
take-
standard third.
I can take
Nixon-
first because Megan's isn't here. Hmm?
I think Nix and I are gonna be sharing a watch.
Oh, yeah, sure, if you want to do it now.
Alright, first watch from me, baby.
Let's go. Yay!
Hey, nice! All right. You are very aware of your surroundings, having been pretty eager to explore this place for a while. And you can hear, like, a sort of rhythmic walking and tapping sound approaching the village somewhere off in the distance. Like, you hear a footstep, footstep tap, footstep tap, that kind of rhythm. Along with some clattering noises, like bone clattering against bone, that follow said noises.
does it seem like a singular type or like a multitude type?
Multitude of clattering noises together.
Hmm.
Footsteps, though, just the one.
Okay. Would they be coming from a direction where they would encounter our camp?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, they appear to be due north of your camp and heading
Okay.
east.
Excellent. Well, that will be a fun surprise for tomorrow, I suppose. Okay, cool.
All right. Second watch, please. All right. 12. You're on a pretty decent awareness. You don't notice anything coming nearby, although admittedly, your mind's probably still on good boys and girls.
That's one thing, yes.
All
He's
right.
just kind of subconsciously playing with his pendant during his newly found ice pendant during watch.
Have you figured out how it works yet?
Huh? Oh. Yeah. Armor magic.
Oh, that should come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make you uncomfortable the other day, did I? I freaked out a little bit. I don't know if I freaked anyone else out.
No. Nick's good.
Thanks. It means a lot. It's just... I haven't been through that in a while. It's... Whew. Not great.
That's scary.
It's so stupid. I don't even know why. It's just... It just feels like everything bad's gonna happen all at once, and it almost kind of did. It's... Ugh. Hate it.
Well, be out now. No more colds. For now.
Can I ask you something?
Hmm.
I know you know quite a few languages. Do you remember what your first one was?
He takes a moment to think about it. And just thinks about just...
No.
I get you. I mean, I think mine was Sylvan. It's a bit weird.
Should learn Sylvan. Might be good.
Zidane, sorry if this just sounds weird or doesn't make any sense, but I know what it's like to struggle to find your voice. You know, when my mom found me, I didn't actually talk to her for 3 years.
Why?
Well, first, I couldn't understand what she was saying. And then when I kinda could, I don't know what it was, but the words just wouldn't come out. It was like something was stopping it, or I was just scared. But I just remember one day being in my village and just seeing all these kids. I think they were like on some kind of school adventure. And I remember seeing them all reunite with their parents at the end of the day, and I just heard the word mom over and over. And when I got home, I called Sheila mom for the first time. And then I just kept saying more and more after that.
Wow.
So, I guess it all comes down to repetition. You know, being close with people really helps too.
This is the quickest I've learned a language.
I can tell you've picked it up really quickly.
Yeah.
Well, like we all said, if you still need help, we're all here for you.
Love help. Help great.
Yeah. You're great.
You're great. Tide great. Sip great. Bed great. Chill great. Hell
They're
great.
all great. Yeah.
They're all great. All great.
Casmo's great. The
That's
greatest.
great.
I hope he's okay, wherever he's gone. Sorry, we should get some sleep, otherwise we're gonna go down the dark path with that.
Yeah. Sleep good.
Yeah.
Long day.
Well, trans good for you.
Rest good.
All right. Good night, buddy.
Night, Nix.
All right.
Nix?
Hmm?
Just...
Yeah?
You...
Tries. These kind of things for a moment. Just.
Hmm?
You... are best. Thank you.
Oh, Zatane. That means a lot. Thank you. Same to you. And sleep.
And sleep.
And sleep.
Get to sleep, you two.
All right.
Swift just there, like, shut the fuck up.
Some of us need 8 hours. All right. You also hear the step tap rhythm and like a clattering of something passing by. This time going westward, still north of you. But it doesn't come close to camp.
Well, not our camp, not my problem.
All right. Dawn arrives.
Whew. Mm.
All right.
Oh, I love the smell of swamp in the morning.
Having been well rested, you pack up your stuff and head out towards the flooded village. As you walk through, not only are you heading into the swamp, it's also raining. So that is even more water and stench that rises up all around you. And as you walk through, another stench hits you, the stench of corpses. You get the feeling that not only was there like a village buried in a massive flood, but also a graveyard that had so much rain pour down that it washed away the dirt covering the bodies and set them to drift along the waters, bobbing up and down, floating through the swamp.
Oh.
Fun.
Oh my. Oh.
Hmm.
That's not great.
Well, no. No, it's strange. If a village was built here, they would have likely built it, above generally where floods would happen.
You'd think.
Maybe something happened to cause this. Unless the swamp is expanding, which I don't think usually happens.
Does this rain seem like normal rain, or is it like weird rain, if that makes any sense?
Nature check.
Ooh.
Alright, 19. A little a column A, a little a column B. This particular rainstorm is natural, but the theories are right. People building a village near a swamp would have built, like, defenses against flooding. Something definitely happened with the prior rainstorm and a flood to take out this entire village and the graveyard nearby.
Oh boy.
Are there any, like, remains of, houses or buildings that can be poked around in?
Yeah, there are a couple still standing. Some free-floating tombstones, some shacks that are miraculously still intact.
Yeah, I'll look around, see if I can find any clues, I suppose.
Alright. You take some time to look around the flooded village. There looks to be like a granary where all of the food got water damage soaked through. It's now absolutely covered in mold and has some like crawling insects on it. There is what looks to have been a home, a two-story home at that. It's now a one-story home because the upper floor just collapsed in to the first floor, and you can see the remains of like someone's arm pinned under the rubble. And among the gravestones, you can see one of them has the writing still intact. A lot of them have like weathered and water damaged writing. The intact gravestone just reads Duke Ivory.
Ivory.
I mean, I have some passing familiarity with nobility. Is that ringing any bells?
History with advantage, please.
Yeah.
Because you are a noble.
Yes, baby.
I did not mean to roll that at disadvantage.
Whoops.
So
Oopsies.
that would have been 9 plus a 5. So 14.
Would have been 14. Okay. You're familiar with nobility. You're also noting there is no birth or death date on this tombstone. That combined with your familiarity makes you realize Duke Ivory must be a fake name.
What?
Huh.
Doesn't look like an old
Could-
tombstone or recent.
The tombstone looks old, but the writing looks recent.
Huh. Okay.
And the pinned arm, like, is that still somewhat intact? Like, is it all bones, or does it still have flesh on it?
It's got some flesh on it.
So this all happened relatively recently, because, I mean, things decompose quickly in the swamp, from what I understand. I guess maybe check out the house then, I suppose.
All right. So you search through the partially collapsed house. It looks like raiders have been through here post-flooding, because there's a lot of like thrown aside furniture, opened drawers that have been slid out, tossed out to the side. One of the only things that remains is a note that has been like inscribed onto one of the dressers. In common, it reads, "If you want a helping hand from our Lord, you must give one in return."
Oh.
Alright, so who's willing to cut off their hand?
Really?
"There's a perfectly good hand right here," says Swift, flying over the pinned arm.
I mean, yeah. Exactly. You just have to unpin it and figure out what to do with it, I suppose.
That's kind of desecrating the dead, though, isn't it?
"Yeah, probably," says Helena, drawing her greatsword.
Oh, great.
Let's fucking go. I love her.
3, 2, 1, thump! Helena just hacks through the arm, cutting off the hand at the wrist.
Well, now you have a hand.
Yep.
Throw it at the sign.
All right. "Hey, Lord, I got a hand," she says, waving it in the air. "Gonna show me how I'm the chosen one?" "Oh, hang on 1 second." She goes to the hand, folds 4 of the fingers down, holds out into the sky.
My god.
"Yeah, that's what I thought, Lord. Suck it."
Can we not piss off Lord, please?
He's pissed me off enough.
Listen, if anyone was to be smote, you know, I just shrugs.
Yeah, I've been smoked before. What's he gonna do to me, huh? What's he gonna do to me now? "Helena, are you drunk? It's 10 in the morning. And?"
Why are you even asking? The Duke Ivory tombstone, it was like floating, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna ask, like, with the note, are there any, like, symbols or anything that describe maybe which lord they mean, or is it just what's there?
Perception check.
There we go.
There appear to be, like, jagged triangles written underneath the word Lord.
Cool. Who knows
Pointing downward.
lords? Cool. I guess I could try to see if, like, I know what that means, but if not, I'm gonna have someone else look at it because I probably don't.
Religion, then.
Wahoo! Yeah, no. Anyone familiar with deities?
Not really.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, meta-narratively, I have a +4, but I'm not proficient.
Could always give it a shot.
If that would be allowed.
Sure.
I am not throwing away my
15.
shot.
This does not match the holy symbol of any deities you know. This is possibly a different sort of extraplanar creature that the villagers have deemed their lord and their patron somehow.
Oh boy.
Excellent. I love that.
Truly.
Squints.
Check my notes. Is there something we had in a tower about the Lord of Teeth?
Oh, yeah. The one not to ask about.
Yeah.
Not talk about. Let me see, what did it specifically say? Oh, no. Brian's note said, ask about the Lord of Teeth.
Oh. Can't exactly ask anyone here unless somebody knows Speak with Dead.
Yeah, that is a no from me.
I don't know Speak with Dead, but speaking of dead bodies, says Dalgoose. She immediately goes over to the pinned body.
Oh, of course.
Let's see, the pockets should be... She starts trying to rifle through their belongings.
Yeah! Let's go!
Damn, can't quite reach it. Do you think we can lift up part of a house so that I could relieve this one of its possessions?
I mean,
Well,
we could try to shift a beam, I suppose. I don't want the rest of it falling down on us, is the trouble.
If danger, probably no. Okay, sighs Dalgoose.
You know, this might be a stretch, but Lord of Teeth, you know, I've heard teeth called ivories before. Duke Ivory.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Aw.
But surely the Lord of Teeth wouldn't have a grave this small. I thought it'd be like a big grand thing.
I don't know, it is a smaller village. Place we haven't looked yet. We haven't looked in the granary yet. I mean, it's still standing. Might as well, right?
Sure.
Worth a shot.
All right. You head into the granary. It is, like mentioned before, flooded through. There are a bunch of like chattering creatures in there. You disturb one swamp rat who looks over at you, hisses, and then dives into the water. Yeah. You can
Okay.
also see some very fat-looking opossums hiding in the darkness, just staring out at you, hissing softly.
That's not good.
Was the head of the corpse accessible, or was it just the arm?
Just the arm.
Okay. Because... the only... I don't know how one would make an offering to a Lord of Teeth, but I'm coming to a rather disgust... well, hand first, but otherwise I'm coming to a disgusting natural conclusion that I don't want to do.
Mm.
One helping hand from our Lord, you must give one a return.
You can always ask for a hint.
Can we throw the hand at the tombstone?
You throw the hand at the tombstone. On contact, it glows. and the glow grows in size into the shape of a doorway.
Oh, I'm very glad that what I was thinking of was not the case then. Fuck.
Oh. I love my intrusive thoughts.
All right. You step through the doorway into what looks to be a larger mausoleum, also mostly flooded and caved in. There are tree roots and bits of water still sprinkling, dripping into the area, as well as a bunch of people in black robes, all chattering in tongues amongst themselves. They see you come in, all stop, and then they start moving in a circle around you, all continuing their chanting and chattering. None of them are saying the same thing. They're all just chattering noises like up and down, up and down, up and down, clicky clack, click clack, click clack. It grinds and grinds and grinds and grinds, stuff like that. They keep circling and keep rising to a fever pitch before suddenly there is a tap, poof, that echoes through the chamber, and the road figures all stop, collapse to the ground in a heap, and from them, black smoky energy coalesces in front of a pedestal. The smoke starts forming into a humanoid shape, one in, like, a well-tailored suit with a silver cane and a tie, but the gloves are covered in blood, and the head is a black featureless mask except for one very noticeable feature, a mouth full of teeth that stretch all the way across his frame. "You'll have to pardon the noise," says the creature, the teeth clacking and grinding against each other as he does. "Getting portals into this world is so difficult these days." He extends a bloodied hand. "Welcome, adventurers. I am the Lord of Teeth. Now, let us talk business." And that's where we're going to end the episode.
I'm sorry, this just took a fucking 180.
Teeth, baby!
Yeah. I know we ran a little bit over, but I wanted to get to the Lord of Teeth if we were going to be investigating the village.
No, that's fine. He's beautiful. I'd let him kiss me.
What a sweet, beautiful
That's
man.
a choice.
We went from dogs to teeth.
Welcome to Soteria.
Oh, boy.
Friend? No, teeth. We will see you all again next week, hopefully, when we talk business with the Lord of Teeth. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.